Hey, it's Maximo. We're in Kanazawa in Japan. We're here for a few days to explore the city. Our first stop is Ōmichō Market. Joe eats an ice cream made of gold. We go to a brilliant garden and a fantastic shrine. And we finish off by having dinner at a very small sushi restaurant. Join us. Hey, it's Maximo and welcome to Maximo's Travels. This is the first in our Kanazawa series. We spent 3 nights here in the city that's located in the middle of and on the northern shore of Honshu Island. It's actually a coastal city located on the Sea of Japan. The first place we visited was the Ōmichō Market. The market was about a 20-minute walk or 1.3 kilometers away from our hotel, which was right near Kanazawa Station. The market building's hard to spot. It's not really well defined, but it is clearly marked on Google Maps. We chose to go to the underground pedestrian crossing and then emerged into the market proper. It was quite a hot walk over. The ambient temperature outside was around 33 degrees Celsius with a high humidity level, and we were thankful to be in the shade in the relative coolness of the market. The market sold all sorts of things. It was mainly a produce market, but it sold everything from flowers, fresh fruit and vegetables, seafood, meats, clothes, you name it, it sold it. There was plenty of great, fresh, juicy seafood in this market, and I decided to try some.
Ōmichō Market, and Maximo has some...
Scallops.
They look huge.
They're huge scallops. And yellowtail.
Oh. Just going to stand here and eat them.
Yeah, and a bit of soy sauce. I'll do the yellowtail first. It was interesting because the gentleman that served me had spent a fair bit of time in Australia, and he spoke to me in perfect English, and I said, that sounds like an Australian accent. He goes, I was living in Melbourne for a number of years, and he hopes to go back to live permanently. So there you go.
Small world.
A very small world. So let's try this. Mmm. Oh, fresh, nice. Mmm.
Let me taste it.
And now for the scallop.
Have you seen scallops that big?
Once or twice. Hard to pick up these suckers with chopsticks though.
You need more practice.
Mmm. Mmm.
And how much was that for 2 little trays?
It was one was 600 yen, the other one was 700 yen, so 1300 yen, which is about 14 Australian dollars. Loving it. Fantastic. That meal of scallops and tuna was absolutely fantastic. It was so fresh and juicy and just full of flavour. We continued to have a walk around the market, and just a word of warning, it is best to go to this market in the morning or early afternoon, because by mid-afternoon a lot of the stalls either have sold out of food or have closed down. So we left the market and headed across the road for our next destination, which was a mall across the street from the market. It was a matcha tea house that specialised in gold leaf ice cream. That looks ostentatious.
It's dripping. It's dripping.
Well, you better get stuck into it. What's it taste like, Joe?
Stuck to my tongue.
What, the gold?
It doesn't taste of anything. It's very soft.
Does it taste metallic?
No. No. It's
You've got a bit of gold leaf stuck to your lips.
It sticks to stuff.
Mm.
The
That was very famous for its gold
It
leaf,
is.
isn't it?
It is. The matcha tastes superb, actually.
Yeah?
We're really,
And it's nice.
really loving.
Excellent. Well, I'll let you enjoy that. So we continued the rich cultural experience of Kanazawa by Joe getting a Gachapon. These are everywhere, and basically they're vending machines that sell capsules. These particular capsules sold all these different Temari Balls. Temari Balls are basically plastic versions of ancient Japanese toys and art. This vending machine cost around 300 yen, or just over $3 Australian. After Joe soaked in that modern culture, we went for something a bit more historic. The Oyama Shrine. This is a Shinto shrine. This is around 650 metre walk, or 10 minutes away from where we were. We actually made the mistake of almost walking past this shrine because we went in the back entrance. Google Maps took us to this shrine via the back roads, and we really nearly missed it because it didn't really look like much, as opposed to the front entrance, which has a grand tower and gates. But once there, the place was utterly spectacular. The grounds were quite extensive. There was a very fancy, impressive shrine, the main shrine building, as well as quite extensive grounds. We spent some time wandering around in the heat, looking at the shrine buildings, as well as walking through the very tranquil gardens, which featured stunning water features and traditional Japanese garden. I'll let you have a look at some of the footage that we took. It was really nice and tranquil in these gardens, and a little bit cooler because of the running water. Incidentally, if you've liked this video, please do hit the like and subscribe buttons, and hit that notify bell to be notified of any future videos. If you'd like to support this channel, please consider buying me a coffee. The QR code is on the screen now, or there is a link in the description. We finished at the Shrine Gardens and then took the footbridge over a busy highway to the gardens surrounding Kanazawa Castle. In order to get to the gardens, you had to go through the walls of the castle and the Nezumita-mon Gate. Hey, it's Maximo. I'm standing outside of Kanazawa Castle, outside of one of the main gates. You think the gate was here for many, many centuries, but it was built 3 years ago. Funny about that, isn't it? I'm keen to go inside. Let's go. Once you walk past the gate, you enter the grounds of Gyokuseninmaru Park. This garden used to be part of the Kanazawa Castle, but with the abolition of the feudal system under the Meiji period, this garden fell into disrepair. Renovations on this garden only started in 2008 and were finished in 2015. And you see what the result of all that work is: spectacular gardens. We were quite tired by this stage and decided to head back to the hotel for a bit of a rest. It was a 1.5 kilometre trek in heat and humidity. After our rest, we headed to dinner. We went to Noto, Meguri. This is located on the second floor of the Cross Gate complex, which was adjacent to the hotel we were staying at. This was a casual sushi restaurant of only 20 seats. It also had a conveyor belt, but strangely, no food was delivered via the conveyor belt. Rather, you chose what you wanted to eat via the tablet in front of you, and it was expertly prepared and delivered to you at your seat by the master sushi chefs. Complimentary green tea was available, and there was a hot water tap just in front of your seat. We ordered mostly tuna and salmon sashimi from the tablets, and it was prepared and delivered in record time. The food was absolutely fantastic. The rice was fantastic. All the fish was, I believe, local, fresh, very flavourful. It was a great experience. There wasn't any sushi on the conveyor belt though, so that was a little bit of a disappointment. Another superb meal in Kanazawa this time. Ingenious. There's an RFI chip in each of the plates. Then wave a magic wand.
Thank you very much. Please wait here.
Thank you.
And
that is the bill. Oh, high tech, isn't it?
Oh, very high tech.
Yes. This was yet another fantastic meal in a tiny, intimate sushi restaurant in Kanazawa. I do hope you've liked this video, and stay tuned for more videos from Japan. Until next time, bye.